states are trying to predict exactly how much money they might lose if more people drive electric vehicles, which would eventually lessen fuel tax revenue. Michigan is now weighing a plan to tax drivers by the mile, refueling a debate, literally, over government overreach. Governor Gretchen Whitmer authorizing a study this fall on a road usage charge system. I can talk this morning. Niall Stanage, White House columnist for The Hill, is here. I think it's because I'm like, okay, I get it. Right now, it's not giving anybody a headache because the fact is there's 1 million cars on the road that are electric in the United States. It's a small fraction of all of the vehicles. And yet there are these big ambitions by states like California to get everybody to drive them. But that day is not today. And it's going to take a long time because a lot of people are saying, where am I going to fuel up? But what do you think? I mean, do you think that this is going to become a huge topic of debate in the 2024 election?
Perhaps not in the 2024 election, but it's coming down the pike sooner or later, Adrienne, because of the reason that you kind of alluded to, which is the growth in electric vehicles. At whatever rate that proceeds at, there is going to be a problem here. And the problem is pretty simple. It's just that the solution isn't. The problem is roads and the upkeep of roads is paid for primarily through gas tax. And if you have more electric vehicles, you have less gas used, which means you have less revenue in tax. So what do you do about that? In Michigan's case, they're about $25 million a year short already with a very small number of electric vehicles. If EVs become a quarter of the cars on the road, Michigan will be losing about $100 million a year from what it would expect.
I love that you gave the math because I think a lot of times you hear reporting on this story and it's like, oh my God, now, right now, electric vehicles are cutting into the budgets of states nationwide. That's not true because not enough people have these cars yet. This is all preemptive. I want to ask, and maybe, I don't know, I don't want to put you on the spot, but who's pushing this? Is it the electric car industry? Is it a certain political party? Is it people who are concerned about infrastructure, bridges and roads, which affects everything from the supply chain to how quickly farmers can get out their produce, their eggs, their chickens?
So firstly, you can put me on the spot about any question, as you know, Adrienne, and I'll do my best to answer it. It is not being pushed by a particular party. This isn't really a partisan issue, although Governor Whitmer happens to be the governor of Michigan. One of the interesting things about it is there's a kind of complexity here. People want to encourage electric vehicles for environmental reasons. But in encouraging those, then the money that is available to keep up roads is reduced. And electric vehicles, as you probably know, are way heavier on average than internal combustion engine vehicles. So they do more damage to the roads. But then how do you make up for that without creating a disincentive to buy electric vehicles? It's a bit of a catch-22.
Yeah, and thank you for answering that so adeptly and touching on all the different issues, because I think there are a lot of people who are saying, yes, electric vehicles are the future, and we love the technology that helps save the environment. Meanwhile, I keep on seeing all these videos on TikTok and Instagram of people who are saying they're not quite as environmentally friendly as you think. Here's the breakdown. So we might have to have a further discussion about what this really means in the long term for all of us to make it a happy, safer, greener world. Niall Stanage, you're just lovely. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.